Oh, it's supposed to have popped up by now. Still hasn't. I put my phone. Oh, see, up here. Let's check. See if we can up here. I don't see this stream. Boom. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's up on, so like I have my phone open and I see it on my phone, but I don't see it on my YouTube channel. So like I've got chat on my phone, I guess, but I'd like to put chat on the screen. That'd be nice. Let's just completely close out of that and see if that works. Still no, because it should have been up here by now. Yeah, still not up. That is really annoying. I guess for now I'll just use my phone for chat, I guess, and then see if it pops up later on. For those of us who are here earlier, we can take a look at what we actually ended up building, which is this. It's like this futuristic kind of AR-15 build that I wanted to do, and I'm pretty happy with it. It looks pretty good. So I did render this image, and now everything looks way cooler, and it definitely looks a lot better. So I'm pretty happy with this overall. Alright, so now I was just kind of around looking at other stuff for like what to build and stuff, and I found this as well, and I don't know, this stock just looked so cool to me, and I definitely wanted to make this stock a actual like thing. So we were going to make this stock inside of LDD today. It's going to be quite the project because there's a whole bunch going on in this stock. This almost looks like a Nerf stock, but this is a legitimately real stock. Like someone has actually taken the time to make this, and this is actually designed to be adjustable, which is pretty cool because we've seen these types of stocks before, but they're not adjustable at all. This one is actually designed to be adjustable, so I actually really like that. So this is actually what I want to build today. inside of LGD, and it's going to be kind of difficult to do for obvious reasons. So we can close out of that, and we're going to look up this. Yeah, it looks so Nerf-like in so many ways. It's crazy how close it looks to something from Nerf. Oh my god. Boom. Alright, perfect. Livestream's finally showing up on my own channel. Alright. Let's go ahead and come in here and pop out our chats. Here. And we can just leave that playing, it doesn't really matter. Alright. Alright, so now we have this. Now all we really got to do is replicate this. And I honestly don't really know where to start. Other than maybe chopping up the grip into this thing. Yeah, so if we just come through and just delete these out so that we have something to work with. Let's leave that there. So it's kind of straight down there for like a little bit. So let's switch to red because we're not heathens, and make this like so, because it's a straight kind of right here. And then we have a curve, and see, we could use these, but I feel like this might be too much. Let's just take a look real quick. Actually, no, I think that'd be fine. Oh, this image is way too big. It was blocking chat. Just minimize that. So it's going to be really annoying because it seems like every time I close out of this, it zooms back out. So that's going to be bothering me a whole bunch. All right, so then after this curve, there's like a slight little bit of an angle. So for that, we can take it to like a 3. And if a 3 is too long, then we might replace it with a 2 vent piece. I think that's fine. So now we need to make this little arch here. So to do that, we're going to use 4s. I feel like 4 would probably be too little. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to use the vent pieces. Because then we could use this bigger arch piece, which has a deeper curve to it, further up. Ain't nobody in particular. So then, no, that's not going to work. Okay, so if we take and do we're going to do some math for this. Let's just delete some of this out here. All right, so that's 2. Right? All right. This makes 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Stops right there. That's not good. All right, let's delete these back out and see if this will do what we need it to do. If we kind of move things on around just a little bit. So if that goes there, we'll one of these stop there? No. Alright, so that is kind of a problem. And I think even if we put this in here, it's going to be too far. Okay, see, that's not that bad. I don't mind that. So let's go ahead and do this on the other side as well. Put this here. And then we should be able to take and put this arch piece here. Is that too far down? That's a little too big. See, and that one's too shallow of a curve. No, it's not. That's more appropriate. Yeah. Yeah. All right. And then what does this look like if we actually delete this and stick it out just a little bit further? Like to here? Yeah. All right. That's better. I like that better. Okay. So now we've got this curve going on. And we might actually, yeah, let's just leave that like it is. Let's delete both of those out and instead replace it with a 3. And then do this. There we go. Like so. There we go. Alright, so then we got this curve. And then now we have another curve going back up this way. So for that, I'm thinking about just using these. Because, yeah, I like that. Take these further up. This is an AR-15, but there's a whole bunch of modifications going on with it. The article that I got this from did like a whole write-up on like all the different parts on the gun itself. But this is mainly about the stock, because this stock has been in development for a long time, and apparently a lot of people are waiting on the stock to actually come out because they really like it for some reason. I mean, obviously it looks pretty futuristic and cool. Yeah, that's kind of why I want to make it, is because it looks super futuristic and cool. But yeah, so that article, it's from the Firearms blog. Like I said, they have a write-up. They have a full like parts list of all the stuff that's on here. So like the name of the scope, the name of the sights, the name of the handguard out here, the hand stop, whatever. I think this is a weapons light and laser, the muzzle brake, the upper receiver, the lower receiver, the magazine, and then plus the stock itself. So if you want to know more, you can check out TFB TV, or not TV, TFB, the website. I didn't find it until I looked up, what did I look up? I looked up Futuristic M4, that's what I looked up, because I have a really good M4 base, and I did want to use it a little bit more, but I didn't want to do like, you know, the most, oh, here's an M4A1. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I wanted to do something a lot more different. And obviously we found something that is way different. This is just ludicrously different from pretty much everything else that I've seen. Oh no, this is going to be an absolute disaster. So now we got to figure out exactly what we're going to do here to close this gap, which is going to be interesting. Yeah, this is too far out. Yeah, so what we actually need to put here is something else. SL8? Yeah, I've done the SL8. Super old. I needed to redo the SL8, and I have thought about redoing the SL8. Just take and delete this out because it's not needed. Yeah, I have an SL8 actually made. It's just, like I said, it's old. It's tan. I actually remember doing it at the time because LDD, it was like one of the few times that LDD actually updated and they added a new color. So I ended up doing that. Let's just take a put this here, and then the 3 should fit perfectly, just like so. Wonderful. I think, didn't Ian just do a video on the SL9? I feel like he did. HKSL9. Oh no, this is... Gotcha. Yeah, so the 8 and 9, I guess there's really not much of a difference. Other than maybe this is an integral suppressor? I'm not entirely sure. Because everything that I'm seeing so far seems to be just an airsoft version. But yeah, like I said, I've actually done this. I just would need to update it. And updating it would honestly not be too hard because it's already a pretty good model at the time that I had made it. So we need to actually carry this arc up just a little bit. These are red. And then, oh man, is this even gonna line up? I bet this isn't gonna line up. Oh man, this is gonna be the CUDA type stuff all over again. Everything's off about this, including like the studs. So, what we're going to do is delete this out and then carry this like down to do that. Yeah, freaking all these parts that just did not go together in any way, shape, or form. I was also having this trouble with the dingo, but you know, I stopped making the dingo, so it's really not much of a problem anymore considering I stopped making it. So we're gonna just take and connect that there because we can, really. Yeah. Shoot. As long as I guess we can cover up here on this side, I don't mind there being a line down at the bottom. So if we... I can... See, the problem is that a bracket's not going to fit in there, like, with the stud on top, and that's kind of the problem that I'm having. Again, I don't mind having thing down at the bottom. See how far like off this is just a little bit? And then hopefully a plate fits in here. Okay, it does. Alright. I'm fine with that. As we go along, we might be able to figure out the bracket ratio and shit like that to go down at the very bottom of this to fix that. But for now, I don't want to fix that, so we're just going to leave it like it is. For now. We're going to take and delete this and actually replace it with a 2. 2. Put that here. Here. Yeah. Take and delete those. Put this here. Oof.
It's not. It's like people like cater to shit. It's like
We'll just have to accept it.
it's like lunch. Yeah, it's like this is called House Blend Cafe. So you would think it's a cafe, but it's more like a bistro or something. And it's like, dude, this isn't what I wanted to learn. Like I have learned some of the stuff.
Okay, so that's not going to be thick enough. So we'll have to extend this angle out just a little bit more to make it thicker. No, just a 3. What am I doing? Yeah, I need this to go out. Just another one, I think. Mushishi? No, but I've heard of it. I feel like I might have seen it. It's like in passing somewhere. But I don't entirely remember. This still needs to be thicker, so we'll actually be replacing this with a 3. Nope, maybe a 4. Yeah, I think a 4 should be fine. We'll just take some creative liberties with the stock, considering it's actually not been made just yet. Why does it still look super thin? Okay, we'll go with this. Your tricycle? What are you talking? Why do you have a tricycle? Like unironically or ironically? So why are you gonna write it? If it's hers. Heck, man. Oh. That's different then. Yeah, okay. I get you. I feel you. So like through here, and it straightens out just a little bit more. So actually going to make this a 6 to get this straight part. Like so. And then do a 45 going the other way, back up. And then this goes like up just a little bit above where this would end. So like right about there. I have a VRV subscription, so if I'm gonna watch it somewhere, it's probably gonna be there. Considering I don't like Funimation, like a lot. Like for most, I don't know how to say this. I don't know. Like I feel like a lot of the anime streaming services are predatory in a lot of ways. Because like I don't know, I feel like the majority of the people who watch anime and stuff, they kind of, I don't want to say they get scammed, but like, okay, let's clarify this like a lot more. You know how like Disney announced that they were going to have their own streaming service, and then they pulled like a whole bunch of their stuff off of other streaming services, so that if you wanted, yeah, I know it is. So if you wanted to see Disney stuff, you had to go to Disney's streaming service and pay for that. That's like the same way that I feel about Funimation. Like there was a whole bunch of Funimation stuff on VRV, and then Funimation was like, "Ooh, wait, we have our own website that you can go to if you want to see it. Go there." And then they pulled a whole bunch of stuff, and yeah, I don't like Funimation because of that reason. A couple other shows did that too, or a couple other like studios and channels and stuff. Boom, do that. Yeah, alright, good. And then now we'll be doing this sling mount part right down here. So to do that is going to involve doing some hinge work. Yeah, I feel like Crunchyroll did the same thing, but VRV so far has been, I've been pretty happy with VRV. Like I haven't had too many problems with it. VRV is kind of run by Crunchyroll. I feel like VRV is like a lot less serious than Crunchyroll is. I feel like if you're a true fan and you want the true experience, then you're probably going to be on Crunchyroll, right? Because they have like all the simulcasts, the dubs and stuff like that. I'm sorry, the subs, like, yeah. I don't know. Crunchyroll is like the elitist version of everything, I guess. I also like VRV because there's a whole bunch of other stuff on VRV that you would not find elsewhere. VRV is cool because it's got internet content on it as well. So you've got yes. Close the door then.
This is my house too.
Close the door.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna have to deal with it.
Well, you should close the door because we got people in my conversation.
Did I give you food? It has everything to do with it. VRV is cool because you also have web channel content on there as well. So Red versus Blue and a couple other Rooster Teeth shows are on there. In particular, Ruby, which is like the only one that I've watched for a while now because Red versus Blue hit its peak and now it's absolute garbage. What was the name of that show? There was a Simon's Quest, I think. No, I feel like that's right. Dungeon Quest? I feel like it might have been called Dungeon Quest, but there was a Dungeons and Dragons like animated show on there that was really fun to watch. I really enjoyed that. So I was finally able to watch that. It was by Dan Harmon. Harmon Quest. There we go. I had to remember that one. I really liked that one because it was cool to watch. In the sense, like, you know, a lot of people hear about Dungeons and Dragons, and then like watching it is completely different from reading or hearing about it. All right, no problem, Fuse. See you later, man. Thanks for coming out. See if you come back. I haven't checked in a while, so it might already have one. I meant to check that like the other day, and then never did. Okay, so we're gonna have to mess with these angles. Nickelodeon just added a whole bunch of shows too. That's the other cool thing about BRB is that there's like all sorts of other stuff that's been added. That's not like normal mainstream anime stuff.
Boomerang showed old Cartoon Network shows. So she like the cartoons like Johnny Bravo. And even ones older than that, like the
Oh god, I've heard of. Let me do a quick Google search. I'm gonna say no, and then instantly regret that I just Google searched that. Great. Yeah, no. I should not have done that. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Yeah, I found that out. I just made a oopsies. No. Like I said, I probably shouldn't have Google searched that so openly and willingly. I have heard about that. Why? I find it interesting that I've heard about that in like a serious conversation about what we should watch, though. That's the interesting part that I'm kind of struggling with just a little bit. because that means in a conversation someone has recommended me to watch it as a serious anime, not a hentai. I'm both not surprised and surprised. My whole channel is going to get demonetized. It already is, so I guess it's really no big deal. Alright, so this, is all of this just kind of filled in? Yeah. Yeah. I used to watch hentai like all the time. And then I stopped. Some hentai for actual plot too, though it's a meme. A lot of people don't actually believe you watch hentai for that, but there is some hentai out there that has really good plot in it. Yeah. Most recently, like I said, it's just been One Piece and Gate has been what I've been watching right now. I do need to finish Gate, but One Piece just got like super good, so I've been kind of neglecting to finish Gate. It is a good thing to admit. I'm not ashamed of my actions or choices in life. I'm telling you, there's hentai out there that has good plot. You might not believe me, but one day, all of you plebs will have your eyes opened. What? I did not say that. That's not what I'm doing. I don't know. What did he? No, nobody in particular said. He just says, "Have seen Bible Black yet?" And I said, "I don't know." I Google searched it, and then I was instantly regretting my choice because I went to images. And then he says it's a hentai, and then he hasn't said whether or not it's good or not. So I don't know. It could be good. It could not be good. I'm sure he'll respond here in a second. Screw you. He's probably typing up a damn paragraph now. No, I think he's typing up a paragraph because you had to ask him whether or not it was good.
Yeah, there's some there's like different kinds, like how there's different kinds of. There's that porn that is. There's not as much of it, but they exist. Artistic shit.
There's games out there too.
I know.
Look what you did, Potato. You made him run away.
Wait, there's sometimes like that where I don't know if it's, I haven't watched one like that, but I'll watch one where it's like, you see them with real relationships. Like, Boku no Pico's a good example.
Bruh, you gave the worst example.
Well, it's because it's stories, like, there's a story to Boku no Pico.
That's literally the worst example.
But there's a story.
I can't believe you would say that.
There's a story. Like, I got pulled into it because I didn't know how the story connected.
Jeez.
Like, a whole point to it. I still don't know what it was. I was too traumatized to
I can't believe that's the one you recommend.
That's because I can't. Like, Kiss This is another hentai that I was like, what? But that's like a soft core hentai.
Nothing
There's
wrong.
some hentais where like the hentai part is like it takes a back Sora, I think it's like Sora. But they're like so like I would call it a hentai only because
There's sex in it.
it always leads up to the sex. The whole point of it is to get to the sex. Yeah, like the whole point of that story arc was for the one I'm thinking of particularly is based off of the game, so it has arcs and it's showing towards each other.
I like how Potato's in the back room explaining to all of her friends what the fuck hentai is.
Okay.
All these people are gonna think so little of her now.
There's always like a couple episodes dedicated to it. But it's like it doesn't like the story driven hentai. It's like you don't know it's a hentai until it gets here. And then you're like, fuck, this is a hentai. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I thought this was. Oh! Those are titties bouncing. The titties are bouncing.
I gotta look up what stock this is.
Those are the ones. But there's even like, there's a line between hentai and smut too. It's like hentai. It's like hentai. I feel like smut is pretty much soft. Hentai is those ones where they like do the moves where it's like they like really that's not the hentai, that's the girl that's in it I know people that are more invested in this and not that.
Okay, good enough. Alright, so now we gotta make another side to this out of yellow, because the yellow would probably look pretty good. Select this up here, like so. And put this here. And that should be fine. Because now we can take it, move this around positively. Okay, so this section should match up to these down here. So to do that is okay. So let's do this instead. Let's put this way out here, like it would be collapsed almost. Boom, boom, right, that's good. Now then we're gonna open it like 6 studs from the looks of this. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's good. So that means that this distance is going to be 6 as well. Here, I think, let's see where exactly this is going to start. So it should start after this. Let's put this on here. Oops. Get this side set up as well. So, and like so. And then take and duplicate this over to here, followed by another one. Do a 6 for now. And then there should be a 2, yep. And that's where our these pieces are going to start. So then, like if you go to collapse this, it'll actually line up here with this line appropriately. So I think one more to do it. Sweet. I messed up on this one. I knew it looked weird. Boom. Alright. So now we got to do this hole, whatever this hole is. Is that the bolt catch mirrored on this side? Interesting. I just now noticed that. So this hole here, yeah, it's going to be pretty complicated to do, but should be possible. So, yeah, if we, because the pieces that we'd have to use are going to be these, I think.
Didn't some of them, like, when they were, because they had a lot of the people that left were still in video, and they were trying to help with their coach, aren't they?
Yeah, it's more of a circle and not an oval. It's not like the other ones where.
Because I know I was worried about somebody like joining.
Oh, there we go. Alright, so now we just got to figure out how to put this up here in the proper spot. So you can see that this is real close to the edge. So the closest that we can get to the edge is over here. So put a 6 there, put 1 here. And then figure out how tall this is. Well, we can just literally just take and slap this up here. And then it looks like one of these followed by a plate. And boom. All right, perfect. Okay. And then we're going to delete these and replace it with an 8.
I remember.
Just like
I was
so.
falling. I was tone change without falling. Yeah.
Boom. Got the hole in it.
I remember. Because I was there and I was like, what the fuck is this dude? You should be happy that I was
And then it was like a 3. Followed by this piece. This is kind of interesting because this stock is supposed to be extendable and retractable. You can see like the cutouts here. And this looks like it'd be not working. I wonder if this is the part that actually moves and not just this outer shell. I am not entirely sure. Interesting. So let's just put that there. Can I put 2 of these here? Yes. Okay, cool. That's actually perfect. Hey Fuse, welcome back. Boom, boom. Delete that out, delete that out. Place one of these there. Pop one of those there. Wait, this is going to be longer by like 4 more-ish, so like 6 more. Just like so. And then put a 4 on. Yeah. Alright, so now we just gotta fill this on up. It's pretty easy to do. Alright, so now we'll just build this up. Super simple, doesn't really need to be too complicated because we're going to be kind of deleting some of it out anyways. this stock kind of confuses me. I might also put this on something else. Because this seems a little too long. So let's adjust this forward by a lot, aka all the way in. Okay, maybe not all the way in. Yeah, I think there's okay. It just seems like this is really long compared to this receiver. I guess not. Oh, this thing is huge. Like, it's super long compared to this receiver. It's kind of interesting how long it is, really. Alright, so now that we have like a super basic stock, but you can see there's like all sorts of stuff going on over here, like angles up here. I'm not really going to try to replicate this down here, but this up here we can try to do. This also, what am I doing? This is not up here. Yeah, this is like way back here. Jeez, man. We can delete off a top layer of this. Yeah, okay. So now to replicate all of this angle going on here. With this one, I'm thinking about just doing like cheese slopes, kinda. Where does it end? So like, okay, I'm messing everything up. Okay, yeah, right there is fine. So what we're gonna do is 2 of these here. I guess 4 of those there, not just 2. And then right here, also we're gonna fix this because we need to. Is this a 6? It is. Okay. Put a 6 here. Put a 6 there. Put here and 1 here, and then do this here, and that'll set up our bottom cheese slopes like so. Okay, and then they're gonna overhang a little bit, but that's no big of a deal considering we're replicating some pretty interesting stuff going on. Like this, so. It's not an 8. That's an 8. This is going to be kind of interesting because that hole is kind of in the way, but we will try. Let's just delete out all of that and instead replace it with all of these. Yeah. Yeah. Let's hide these away and figure out how we're going to now fix this mess. Is this on this level? Need to grab, oh, that's right, I forgot. Piece isn't actually there. Is that where that goes? Yeah, okay. So this is the actual level that we need access to. It's actually pretty good, other than putting one of these here, 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 as well as here. That's everything that we need for the most part, because some of it will be hidden, so it's really no big deal. But we did cut into our circle just a little bit. So this angle technically comes down just a little bit more, but I'm probably not gonna do that. We might just make it go out a little bit more. No, it all seems to be relatively the same. Yeah. If we made it go down a whole nother stud, we'd cut into the circle like a lot. I'm thinking maybe we just take this and duplicate it back. And then put the flat spot in it, which looks like here-ish. So I guess we could have left the whole middle section out. And then for the flat spot, crap.
I mean, I'm like, once I turn 21, like, I have one more milestone and then I'm like, straight up. That's 2 years.
Boom. And then for up top here, probably not going to do anything overly complicated. Honestly, probably just going to do cheese slope construction up here. Yeah, you can move this back and forth. If we, just real quick, if we take this on and out, or off and on, and then place a red piece in here, right here, you can move this in and out already, as if you were moving it in and out. It's just I had it way out here originally, and it looks so long. But you know, obviously here it's pretty long. It just didn't feel right, so I went ahead and I had it kind of pushed further back in. I don't know how this stock system works. It kind of looks like this right here is the button, but I'm not entirely sure. Loaf of bread back. Yeah, right here. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh man. Yeah, I just. I think this is fine. So now we just got to put this cheek rest looking thing. The other thing is, when I was looking at this model, this AR-15, there's like no charging. Oh wait, is there a side charging? I gotta look this up again. AR-15 stock TFB images, and go back here. Visit. I wonder if they used a side charging handle for this AR-15 because of the stock. Charging handle, Falcon 37. Wait. Is that the charging handle? This whole thing? No fucking way. Oh my god, that's the fucking charging handle. Is there a video on this? That is crazy. Bruh. That's honestly pretty cool. I thought that was a cheek rest. It's not a cheek rest, that's the actual charging handle. Snap. I thought I was so smart thinking that wasn't. I thought, oh, there's no room for the charging handle back here. This stock doesn't look cool at all. No, that's the fucking charging handle. Alright, well, that's awesome. Yeah, now we just gotta figure out how we're gonna put that contraption on here. And to do that we need a bolt to put into the actual gun itself. So let's save this again. And then import that model that we did earlier today, because that has the bolt and charging handle in it. And just grab that and put that on here. So it should be, we could do this, and wait, let's just take and make this dark metallic, and then we can just grab both of them together. Yeah, perfect. Just like that. Alright, so now we just got to delete this and get this into here in some way, shape, or form. which means just replace this piece with a red one real quick. Boom. Delete this out. Put this one back here. Boom. Alright, so now we have the charging handle actually on there. I'm still freaking mind blown by the fact that that huge thing is the actual charging handle. Can we extendo, sicko mode, extendo this up here just to kind of help it look right? Yeah, alright, that should be fine. Yeah, so now we gotta figure out how to do this whole contraption up here. Dang, I did not realize what that was. That means we can delete that out here. And then let's use a different color. Let's use like the white. Because like you could see that it was like these two bars kind of sticking out here. Wow, I feel so dumb. Because I was sitting here criticizing this thing like hardcore. I thought it was a cheek rest. It legit looked like a cheek rest. Alright, so that will sit literally like right past that. Like that's a really close fit. And this should actually extend further out. Like way further out. But we'll fix that in a little bit. And it sits over like everything. God. Dang, I can't believe. Why have I never heard of this? This is a really cool idea. I'm super glad I looked that up. Man, I'm still like awestruck that that's how this weapon system charges. It's a really cool concept. I just did not expect that. Man. Shit, I'm thinking about maybe getting that for my AR. I kind of want a better one though. Kind of a better looking one. Like maybe the future will make a better looking.
$200.
I'm shook. I'm still shook. Like, dang. That's how that works. Okay. Bet you guys just heard that plane. Almost sounds like a World War II breaking out over my head. That's too sharp of an angle. Yeah, it's like a... Now let's leave those, because I actually kind of like those. And instead do... This goes up here.
Instinctively. it's so funny. I just like to do it. Oh God, no! I can explain. I got my sister in the room. She's 3. And like when she was little, she had a habit of going through pictures. I didn't get any. Nana, why is your movie out? So, whose movie is that? Oh, wow! My mom painted it. Oh my gosh! I mean, that's why the beauty pictures. Yes. Ta-da!
It's a super big contraption sitting on this thing. Like this one looks way more streamlined than this one. But this one did have to fit around the stock, so we're gonna live with it, considering this thing is just ludicrous.
Oh, damn it.
Dang, that's so cool. Oh, I can't get over that. Let's save this and go ahead and I guess paint the proper colors. Just gonna make this titanium and then do color selection and actually make this metallized silver. Oops, that's correct. Do dark gray followed by a light gray or gray, just like so. And then I did like this two-tone gray going on up here, but I think we're actually going to change that now.
I'm not the only one that had that thought.
Yeah. Cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Now we just gotta figure out the front end on this thing. We're gonna save this as the etched version. Whoa. Whoa, okay, I'm pressing everything but the underscore button. Need to sit up and actually look at it. Dude, this thing is so ludicrous. It's kind of cool though. I really do like this charging handle system, and the stock looks pretty futuristic. All right. Yeah, that's. Ooh, actually, dang, I don't know if I could put the Divinity Edition AR-15 upper on or handguard on this.
Apparently that's a thing.
Let's change this to a phosphorescent white, and then this to a royal blue, and then go to the dark gray for this up here.
He's like never talked to me before. It's my part. Like, we never really talked to him.
Yeah.
Because Blue Jay didn't like him, so we didn't talk. He said he was toxic and really annoying.
Oh goodness, that should not be that.
That's gonna, like, he's really picky because there's like a couple people who try and get his face. I can just tell. That's not why he doesn't play in general. That's not, he doesn't play in general because he just doesn't want to. He's like been, what's he playing? I think, I haven't seen him play anything. If he's playing anything, it's Minecraft. But I haven't really seen him play anything.
Oh.
Oh, Tara, are you in Minecraft?
All right, I think that'll be it for now.
Can you send me an invite and see if it works?